Just going through the internet today, I was checking on the richest person
What
in
do
the
you
world.
mean?
Cindy, do you know the hairstyle of Jeff Bezos? Yeah?
The Amazon
Jeff?
guy.
Yes. So this is Jeff Bezos.
Oh,
I'm walking in the lines of great men like Akina Mark Masai, Akina Bien.
Oh,
So you're going to add me to the list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Shitty, I don't think DJ Shitty. No?
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
There was also that DJ guy.
There's the first tier ones that has Akina Bien and the rest. Then there's this other one, Ikona Akina Moji Shot Baba hapa chini.
Oh no. That's me. Cindy, how are you doing? I can see you still have your dreads, so that's great. How are you doing?
Yes. Oh my God, he went to bar. I just look like a dude. I'm good. It's so good to see you. Eid Mubarak.
Oh,
I know it was a while back, but you know.
Yes, it was. It was about a
Just
week ago.
decided to wish you a happy Eid. Yes.
And
Thank
you
you.
guys have decided with this red thing, eh?
Yeah, we have. It was a thing. We
Okay.
met. The people who here met before. Sorry, I'm so sorry. We'll try and be less. Anyway, listen. Now, quarantainment inside a COVID-19 isolation center. That's what our Lakeside brothers, Akira Kwach, are currently doing as they wait to be discharged. They are making the situation so fun that you may think it's cool to have corona. Take a look.
Oh, social distancing, bana. Oh, yeah.
That is not corona mask, my friend.
This one is not a corona mask. This one is fake.
I'm not a patient.
Oh, you're a patient.
I'm not a patient. I'm not a
This
patient.
place now.
No, I'm not a patient, my brother.
Okay.
Get Nyaragwen.
Get Nyaragwen now.
Get Nyaragwen now.
All right, so now, Kwach, how can we turn any situation into a party?
Amina, I don't know why Kenyans don't understand. We have told, I don't know how many times we are going to tell you from the land of greatness that us, there is nothing we do normally. Hakuna kitu tunafanya kwa njia ya kawaida. Yeah, that's why even if a Luo is greeting you, akikusalimia tu, hakuna salamu tu ya ati, oh, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
I will start with your majesty.
Oh.
I can see that you have an intention that you want to...
What are you
know, if you're eating, eat like you're not going to eat again. If you're going to vote, vote like you're not going to vote again. If you're going to do anything, hata
if you're going to play football,
you see kama mimi nimeenda kunyolewa. Na nyolewa ni kama sitawahi nyolewa tena. That's how it happens.
Cindy anadhani kama hatawahi za tena.
Guys.
Own goals.
Oh my
fertility
God.
is just a joke. Anyway, what I like is, despite a very dark situation that these guys are in, they decided to look at the happy side of it. You know, right now, stats are all over the place about how guys are getting depressed because of this corona thing. And whenever there is the announcement by Mutai Kagwe at 4 p.m., guys are scared because it's always about, oh, more cases, death, and so on and so forth. So it's good to know that some people are making lemonade out of lemons. And yes, they just happened to be from this other side of the equator, you know, where the graduates are. So I like that. It's all fun. It's all
If we can't find the cure, let's find how to live with it.
All right, fair
exactly.
point. Fair point.
Kanungo eteko.
Ati, what did you say, Cindy?
Kanungo eteko. The West is the strength. Subject to interpretation on a Friday night.
I know.
For
I was
Watershed
like,
hour.
No, but Amina is whispering here at you would say that.
Of course. Of course. She's the one giving us the tips. Multiply. Anyway, now first he has gotta go. Then came It Is What It Is. And now we have this one.
Can get it. You can get it, I can get it. And we have said this over and over again.
All right. Well, I have no idea how this is even a story. Cindy, you can get it. I can get it. Coach, I don't know if right now you could get it, but let's.
Let me tell you.
How is it?
A guy with a bald head People with hair, by the way, Coach had a point. People with hair are very broke. Most people who do not have hair are the ones that have the money. Akili, minywele,
I can't.
pesa, ni kinyozi.
Exactly. Exactly. Men who have... Yeah?
Yeah, sema Coach.
No, I was going to say that men who are making money don't have time kwenda kushukwa nini, kutwistiwa nywele the whole day. You're sitting there.
Oh my God. I cannot. You're
no,
absolutely
but anyway,
right. I'm just imagining like a CEO or an MD that we know and respect. Like he's getting his hair braided over the weekend. Like the lady's just like, weka kitu hapa, weka kitu hapa.
Can you imagine?
And then adding the...
Can you imagine you're on a Zoom meeting with your boss and then he's there like, so the numbers are not looking right, guys. You know, I think what you should do, can someone get me my hairband?
Oh my God.
Mtu anishikie nini zinafunika kamera.
I thought you said someone
So
get
in
me my
honor
hair.
of Coach, you can get it.
I can get it.
Yes.
All
You
right.
can get it and keep it and bank it for any day.
When I saw that video, I wanted to send it to all the ladies in my DM. I wanted to tell them,
All two of them.
guys,
All two of them.
all the 1.5 of them. Kuna moja.
Fupi round.
Kwa ground vitu si poa.
I'm just wondering. And she's just looking at you from down there. The view, Aki Kwach. I don't know. What have your friends said? Anyway, it's okay. Let's just... How is this a story about Uncle Kagwe? But it's okay. It was, I think it was just all in good fun. All right, so now we're going to take a break. When we get back, it's all about the Oppo Reno 3. Now, there is something called the bokeh effect. It is super cool. If you're trying to take a selfie with people who you don't want to include in the selfie, but you're trying to be polite, and you don't know how to do it, the phone does it for you. It just saves relationships. You know what I mean, Kwach? Because I want to take a picture with you. I just don't know. Launching the picture, you know. So I'm like, how do I remove the bokeh effect? Is something really, really cool. Plus, as you zoom in, it does not lose the quality, which is absolutely incredible. We'll get to talk more about this amazing device right here on the show. But first, watch this clip and then we take a break.
Hello?
Babe, hi.
Hi.
Uko?
Niko home. Eh.
Ah, okay. Umekula?
Nimekula. Kulikuwa na food ingine ya jana. Ndio nimepambana naye.
Oh, okay. Cause nilikuwa nimekuletea food na niko hapa nje ya gate. Sasa niingie ndani nikuletee, sawa? Okay, bye.
Eurofix Tiling Cement, the new tiling technology, the smart and durable solution for fixing tiles, marbles, granites and mazzeras. Using ordinary cement causes hacking and debonding of tiles. Eurofix Tiling Cement is 3 times economical, no debonding, no soaking of tiles, easy to use and does not require hacking of the floor. Eurofix Tiling Cement is waste-free and dust-free. Fix it forever with Eurofix, in partnership with Nita and iBuild. Available in the hardware shops across the country. Eurofix. Fix it forever.
Mama, how can we stop coronavirus?
We can fight its spread by washing hands with soap, like a geisha bar. Stay strong and go so far. Be strong and last long.
Like geisha.
Hi guys, we are the Moriahs.
We are an ordinary couple
going through ordinary challenges. Kila mtu akiwa na shida, you take your paper, you write down your problem,
tunaiweka hapa. Trust me, hizi zangu ni kama 2 hapa. The rest ni zake.
Pump sense to this guy, manzi.
Hizo t-shirt zinanikatia to be honest.
Tafadhali ujoreza yaje. Mimi sijaongea uogi.
Shawa, tuko seria shawa.
Mwanaume anaingia kwa kitanda jasho.
You're watching The Trend in association with Oppo Reno 3.
And welcome back. You're watching TTTT, hashtag TTTT at The Trend Live. Now, when a DJ creates a live stream and starts broadcasting music to the internet, he has become a radio station. These are the words of a Kikobo organization. Now, with most people unable to go out due to the curfew imposed by the government, the majority have turned to social media for entertainment. DJs have sprung up to keep those, who are staying at home dancing and entertained. And I bet at some point you've checked out a live. If you haven't, well, okay. But then for a lot of us, we've checked them out. So they have all these mixes and they're hosting them on their platforms. This is like on Facebook and on YouTube or Instagram. However, now Kikobo on Wednesday said that anyone who violates the exclusive rights of the copyright owner is an infringer of that copyright. Now, Cindy, I don't know if you saw this story. The amount keeps changing of how much it is that they will be remitting every year. And I mean, as you can imagine, this was met with a lot of anger and shock. What are your thoughts? It really
was, and I asked a DJ friend of mine, allow me to read what he said. He says, I wish artists, DJ, and government could actually work together instead of it feeling that one is against the other. Explain to us how, when a DJ is in a fix right now during COVID, they can barely bail themselves out. Very few actually enjoy the success that the Copyright Board is imposing on them. It should be a joint discussion and shouldn't feel like it's on one side. And I totally agree. Some of these things, I understand the internet is a blanket area. FYI, KRA is now also looking at online businesses to find a way of making revenue because it is uncharted territory. It's something that they did not anticipate. And maybe the Copyright Board are sitting and thinking, could this be something like a radio station? The best way is sit down with the stakeholders and find a way forward. I find it very insensitive in this day and age of COVID, when guys can't even afford, a meal and guys are struggling, pubs are closed, DJ have no gigs. And what they're trying to do is actually to show that they have a skill set and to get that 100 million that the government promised them. So they are practicing their skill and they're showcasing it. But here's another government entity that's fighting them. Sit down with them, find a way forward. Let's pass through this season, be a bit more understanding. But 10K a year, you might think, that's kidogo money. But right now, DJs are starving, entertainers are starving. It's not the time to impose a law that is on an assumption.
But on the other side, though, Amina, today we were having the conversation about the creative space and the issue about intellectual property being a slippery slope in such a way that the creative space, you no longer know, because once someone goes commercial with your product, you as a creator, because the artists the artists that this Kekobo represents, they also need something from the product of their work. So it's really something that they should sit down and have a conversation, because the DJs are saying, we are promoting your work as an artist. The artist is saying, this work cost me some money to make.
A certain amount of money, right?
Yes, just like you are homeless, jobless, just like you are not doing any gigs, I'm also not doing any gigs as well. So if we are going to share the spoils, because those lives have been commercialized. People are writing down their M-Pesa numbers, Cash App, whatever, and money is being sent. So if you're making some money from it, at least also me as an artist, let me make something. And also, this goes beyond just music. There was a thing we were talking about. People are now doing covers for even funny clips, where there is someone has done a funny clip, and then I want to do it for my TikTok. So I take the same clip,
Yeah.
do it, and don't give credit to the initial owner of the clip.
Or creator, yeah.
Yes, the initial
So
creator.
true.
So as the more it gets shared, the more the identity of who made it gets lost.
Actually, that's so true, because sometimes
Yes.
when people do those TikTok videos, it's funnier than how the original creator,
Yes.
you know, sort of like put it out. That is so interesting you say that. All right, well, you could tell us what you think. The hashtag, of course, is TTTT at the Trend Live. Now, this next story is one of the biggest stories in the world. An FBI investigation is underway, and 4 officers have been fired following a fatal encounter Monday between Minneapolis police and an unarmed 46-year-old black man named George Floyd. As you can see, so that's the police. All right, I'm not sure why we even needed to play that then. But anyway, we couldn't play the part where the cop was, you know, putting his knee on, his leg actually, on George Floyd's neck. And, you know, just the clip is very graphic. Unfortunately, we couldn't really play the clip itself. If you can go online and you can check it out. It has caused an uproar with, you know, African Americans across the state just going to the streets, demonstrating. Kwach, I don't know if you saw, they also burnt down the Minneapolis precinct.
Yes.
You saw that?
Yes.
And then there was a guy who had, so he lit up fireworks. So you see the fire burning down the police station, and then on the other side you're seeing fireworks of them celebrating.
Yes.
And if you remember back in the day, you know, Rodney King,
Yes.
you know, causing this sort of the same uproar, because people are very angry.
Yes.
And they're very tense because there's so many clips and so many videos that, you know, have been shared over the past few weeks. And right now with the whole COVID situation, they're very angry.
I don't understand what is this dehumanization of the black people that is happening in America. Because this is not even, this is not those things where you've been discriminated in the streets, where someone has said something that is hurtful, or someone has bullied you online because of your skin color. This is taking someone's life. And they didn't care, the impunity.
Yeah.
They didn't care that someone was recording. They didn't even care that the whole world was going to see what they were doing, exactly. And this is not even something that happening is only in the US. Even here in Kenya. Just yesterday, there's a friend on Facebook, I'm not sure what I can't remember her name, but she shared a story of how her baba was just didn't beat the curfew, so he was caught off after the curfew hours. And he was beaten so bad that his whole face was bleeding, he was all over the place. And this is what people are being told. There is no reason ever that you should ever justify police brutality.
Yes.
Never ever say that someone gave them a reason for them to do what they did. Because today it is that someone, tomorrow it will be you. They will find you out there, they will deal with you mercilessly. We should all stand up to police brutality. We should all stand up to discrimination, yes.
Yes. You said in no situation, well, there are times when they feel like their lives are in danger and the person is armed. But you see in the case of someone like George Floyd, he was unarmed. He didn't pose any danger. He didn't pose any threat. You know, he was cooperating. He was already in the car at some point. They're pulling him out. Like he was doing what it is that they're saying. So why was there a need for you to use such excessive, unnecessary force?
You know the difference between policemen and between policemen and hooligans or criminals is that they've been trained. They've been trained. They have a way they should handle every single situation according to the law. The difference between thugs and cops is the law. One uses the law, one uses the law of the jungle.
Yes.
So if you arrest someone, they are not resisting arrest, they are not doing anything to suggest that they are putting your life in danger. Why are you doing that? Like this person was just kneeling on the guy's neck. It's so graphic.
It's so graphic. You're absolutely right. We do face the same, you know, thing here. And you remember when the curfew was first imposed in Mombasa, you saw the clips of, you know, the men and women who are also beaten.
Yes.
And you're wondering, I just got late. I didn't steal anything. I haven't killed anyone. Like, I don't understand what have I done for you to use such force on me? Cindy, what are your thoughts about this story, George Floyd, and of course also the police brutality that Kenyans are currently struggling with here in the country?
George Floyd was unarmed. Eric Garner, who, said the
Also
famous
said,
last
"I can't
words
breathe."
before he passed on, I can't breathe, was unarmed. Trayvon Martin was unarmed. The thing that they had in common was that they are black. These days in America, you're at a higher risk of being shot being a black male than, being hit by a car as you cross the road. I have a couple of relatives in the US, and it's sad that they have to train their black children, because my sister has sons, my brother has a son, and they have to train their kids that when you're confronted by a police officer, that you do not resist, that you put your hands on the steering wheel, that you cooperate, because they are at risk just because of their skin color. I don't know if you heard about the other case of this white jogger who called the cops on a black jogger in New York Central Park, and she was going to, unleash her dogs on him.
Yes. Because the guy told her to put the dogs on a leash.
Graduate.
Yeah. Actually, what was so shocking is, if I could just explain,
he was not a bum, and it seems like there's a lot of white prejudice going on in the US.
Yeah.
There's a word for it. I've lost what is it? I mean, a white what? White privilege.
Privilege, yes.
There's a lot of white privilege going on in the US. This is something that has happened in time immemorial. A lot of guys are saying it's increased due to Donald Trump's, being in government. However, I remember Eric Garner died during Obama's tenure. So it's just history repeating itself and bringing it back home. Yes, there's extrajudicial killing right now. There's a lot of extrajudicial killing happening in Kenya. But let's not forget, in a couple of years, we're going to go to elections. And that is now where we are at par with the US. Because right now we are brother and sister, we're all laughing. But in 2022, whenever there's an election, we remember that Cindy is a Jango.
Yes.
My husband is Kikuyu, Amina is Borana. We now remember ourselves through tribes. So it cuts across the world.
Yes.
It just depends on what spectrum that you're looking at. And it's very easy for us. I'm seeing a lot of hostility in social media and Kenyans saying, ban Minneapolis. But I'm still looking at them and I'm like, and in 2 years' time, won't you be there telling your neighbor and your friend,
Exactly. And
they say, akuna nusukate and that kind of rubbish.
They say an injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Completely. It's so true. You say that, and then I remembered, they said that the Jeffrey Epstein story was one of the worst. It reflected so badly on the American justice system. It was one of the worst handled cases. If you haven't watched, there's a documentary out on it. It's quite shocking. It really is. Please do send in your opinions on the story so far. Hashtag TTTT at the Trend Live. As I also tell you about how Oppo has launched another phone. They've launched the Oppo A9 II. They launched it yesterday, and you can pre-order it right now. So if you want to learn more about that device, make sure that you tune in on the Trend. That's the 10 p.m. show next week. And one of you could be winning one right here on the show. All right, so more on that coming up. But right now, let's take a break. We're going to be back with more.
Shop online and pay with your Visa card securely for groceries and other essentials, e-learning subscriptions, online entertainment subscriptions, as well as all other bills online. With Visa, you can make payments online using your Visa card in 3 easy steps. Simply go to the checkout page, select Visa card, enter your card information, and your purchase is securely completed. Safe is smart. Visa, everywhere you want to be. Terms and conditions apply.
Do your gums hurt?
Yeah. Does your toothpaste contain sage, eucalyptus, myrrh, chamomile? All that in one toothpaste? Yes, try Colgate Herbal. Colgate Herbal contains nature's best herbs and Colgate's fluoride technology to give you strong teeth and healthy gums. Colgate Herbal. Let's go. Colgate Herbal for strong teeth and healthy gums naturally.
All you have to do is come up with a nice idea, develop it into a nice story, and not just any story, but a story that showcases the ideals, beauty, and diversity of Kenya. Get your mobile phone and shoot a short film and stand a chance to win up to Kenya shillings 500,000 worth of prizes. To participate, you need to be a Kenyan citizen, have a smartphone that can shoot video in HD, be between the ages of 18 to 35 years old, shoot a film not longer than 5 minutes. The film should be in English, but if you must use any other language, please use subtitles in your film.
The risk of illness-causing germs is increasing. It is believed that the coronavirus can remain on surfaces in your home for up to 9 days. Touching infected surfaces is one of the ways in which germs spread. Regularly disinfect your floors, countertops, and kitchen surfaces with bleach, and use an effective toilet cleaner inside and outside your toilet bowl. This message is brought to you by Medifacts, Jig, and Harpic.
2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8.
The young ones are at home, and we know how that can go. Don't worry, we've got you.
A lesson will be learned.
-3 times -4.
They can have fun as they learn on NTV.
What does 0 mean?
It's just a number that means nothing.
This is so much fun!
It's our secret. NTV, turning on your world. Kids Edutainment in association with Blue Band Peanut Butter.
This is NTV.
Tonight, 4 more people succumb to COVID-19 as 127 others test positive.
There are individuals who are using unofficial routes, these are panya routes, to get in and out of restricted areas.
After dismissal, COVID-19 makes an entry into Burundi State House. Questions as First Lady Denise Nkurunziza flown into Kenya for treatment. Plus, prepare to stay home longer with your children.
Which will be the comfortable number of deaths that we want to be responsible for? And the answer is 0.
Also tonight, he was COVID-19 positive and went through a tumultuous time.
My body suffered very badly. My organs failed, my liver, my lungs, my kidneys, all failed. And the doctors had to work really hard to keep me alive.
The bishop got saved and shares his testimony. And on Bullseye,
Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
consequences of calling a crocodile Big Mouth before crossing the river.
Sisi tunamfuata William Ruto. It's very challenging, my brothers.
The then, now, and the uncertain future.
You are not looking for friendship, you are looking for interests.
And the rocky road to happiness.
Oya ni aje, mimi ndo Jonte Fresh. Mimi ndio nimetambulika hii Gikomba yote sekta ya manguo. Jumio transform nguo ordinary za mtush zenye ziuka mna hii harufu ya bail into the freshest igi koshi yote. Siri ni hii Ariel mpya ya pink. Na kushow mtush zinang'ara kung'ara kushinda kamera. So clean, so fresh. Ma customer unaisana na hii story. Ninatumia Ariel touch of down mpya tu.
Want to get it all, even on your period? Now you can. 9 out of 10 women who tried our product love it and will buy it. New, always 2-in-1. Feathery soft top sheet, fast and super absorbing channels. We are generation of change, always.
Nyaje wa Kenya, hii ni public service announcement kuhusu coronavirus.
The Ministry of Health advises all returnees from abroad to self-quarantine for at least 14 days, whether they feel well or unwell.
Wash your hands regularly following the 8 steps of hand washing. Wet hands with warm water, apply a small amount of soap, rub palms together, rub fingers and thumbs and the bits in between, rub nails on palms, rub the back of each hand, rinse with clean running water, and dry thoroughly with a clean dry towel.
Furthermore, it is advisable to cover your mouth and nose adequately when sneezing or coughing and immediately dispose of the tissue in a dustbin. Please do not use handkerchiefs if you can avoid it. If disposable tissue is unavailable, cough into your elbow. Try and avoid close contact with anyone showing signs of respiratory illness, such as coughing or sneezing.
Before you share any coronavirus information on social media, please verify it with Ministry of Health to avoid panic and alarm among your fellow Kenyans.
What's your quarantine? Quarantine. Okay. Quarantine moves. Yes, quarantine.
This week on Tin Republic, we have a fantastic show lined up for you, and also we will be welcoming Martin back on the show.
Hey, what's up, people? How you doing? Yes, sir, man. Martin Kimadi is back, and this Saturday I'll be on live TV and NTV. Our guest will be Ringtone. If you have any question towards him, send it to us and we got you. At the same time, we'll be having Ochunglo family and Boondocks going head to head. Who do you think is going to take the crown? I might just tell you who I'm putting my money on.
And of course, everything dope from the dopest trio, DJ Bash, Martin, and myself. See you this Saturday. Hashtag Tin Republic NTV.
See you then. God bless.
This is the time to make sure every table in Kenya has food on it. Dial *126# to transfer your bonga points now so they can buy food and necessities at any outlet with a Lipa na M-Pesa till.
Safaricom is for you.
You're watching The Trend in association with Oppo Reno 3.
Welcome back. All right, so I'm taking a look at the tweets. Kuria Kungu, I have no idea what we wear feature. Anyway, Amina, today you're full of flowers. Thank you. I saw that. Anyway, does that Kekobo DJ license rule affect them playing international songs or just the local ones? That's a very good question. I'm not sure, actually. Kwach, do you know? Or I think it's just all
Kekobo,
of them,
I think
right?
Kekobo collects royalties for local artists.
Completely. Yeah. All right, so now tuned from Eldoret Tapa Roadblock Kwareli, we are getting you loud and clear. Arthur says, yo kipara ya kwacha, wezi jua penye uso inaanza. Oh my God.
Haters.
Your old face, baby.
Haters.
Dan Gila says, I mean, those are too many colors. It's a rainbow dress. You're right, actually. I was going for so many colors. I had a long day, and I was like, I want to wear something very vibrant. But yes, Nikofia, I'm 70.
In fact, Amina,
colors, yeah.
Someone has said here
that
you went for a sleepover kwa Octopizo ukakata.
Wow. It's so funny because he posted me. I think he posted me today.
He did?
It's just adding to this story. Swag. But it's
and then tomorrow we see kwa yule jama wetu mnoma. Just the word Amina. Screenshots coming. Hide my identity.
Tin for the lakeside people, the general rule is everything you do, you've got to commit because life is a party. Tony says, Kwach nywele fumigation, it is shining from this end. And then Vespa wants to know, Cindy, are you from working out? Are you from working out? Ask Kwach why he forgot to tell us it's Halloween.
When you're at home, it's a full-time job. So yes, I am from working out.
All right. Petty Jerry says, ask Kwach why he forgot to tell us it's Halloween. Kwach, let me just remove this hat. I feel like maybe I should help you.
I think, Amina.
I want to make you feel comfortable. I don't want you to feel different on the show, okay? This is your show too, Kwach. Okay? Watching from 87 Kiambu Kimani Thairu. After Corona, Mutai Kagwe should start a reality show like the Kardashians. Why? He is entertaining.
So he will call it Keeping Up with the Kagwesians.
Arthur with an A. Stana boy. Amina Instagram ikilipishwa 200k utenda live kweli. Never ever again. What do you mean? I will never ever go live. But I could go live on that Oppo Reno 3 though. Maybe I could. I don't know. All right, so now listen, all you have to do is share your favorite features of the Oppo Reno 3. Tag Oppo on their official social media pages. And then all you need to do is make sure that you add the hashtag clear in every shot and hashtag Oppo Reno 3. That's it. And then you get to win our incredible merch that is here in the studio. Najaribunge to make sure it gets to you and that none of these panelists take them away. So I am trying to hold on to them. I really, really am. All right, so there you go. Now,
What? You know, I just took a selfie here and kama hii ndio kitu watu wanaona, I apologize to Kenyans.
Yes.
This picture is so, you know, it's like it's showing me myself in my true colors and I'm like,
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of face.
What are you?
It's a lot of head and
It's a
face.
lot of face.
Just going and going and going. There's no ending. I can't. It's so funny. No, but you actually do look really good, Kwach. You're not making fun of you, but you look really nice. You look nice.
Amina, can you say that again?
No, I can't.
For the
Because
ladies
you
online.
paid me only to say that much. Pay me more. Now, let's talk about how people keep...
You can get it.
Is Cindy okay? Should we go check? Should we go check? Anyway, Cindy, I don't know if you saw this story. Let me tell you, this thing is so scary. If it ever happened to me in a meeting, I don't know what I would do. I saw one today on a page on Instagram called The Shade Room. I can't even explain what happened, as this gentleman assumed that their office meeting of 12 individuals had come to an end. He forgot that his video was still on. So I don't even know to talk about it, but you know what? It was this, it's a lot. And then, so now there was this one. Now the website of Kenya Agricultural Research Institute, that's CARI.org, was this morning defaced. Now, CARI's website had come under cyber attack and inappropriate content was displayed. Kwach, what would you do? I mean, why are people even doing
You know, Amina, the first interesting thing is that the meeting ilikuwa ya ukulima. Yeah, now... Now, but that aside though, you know...
I have so much to say
Today-
to add on, but I'm like, let's keep the show on air.
Today I just received a notification from one of the leading telecom companies, and they were telling me that we really should take care on these online platforms that we are using for meetings, because some of them are really vulnerable. They expose you and your data out there. People are out there data mining, by the way, and especially I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad about Zoom because I have not done my research and know about them.
Yeah,
but
well,
they say it's easy to be hacked. Someone can join in the meeting. Because, you know, once someone has a meeting ID, and this is something you can guess from wherever you are, you can just join any random meeting and post whatever it is you want to post.
That is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane to me. And the worst part is that some of these sick, twisted people are doing it during class sessions as well. So as a class is going on, then now you just see an inappropriate content, being displayed. It happened, I think, somewhere in the States as well, which was very, very unfortunate. Cindy, what are your thoughts about it? Have we lost Cindy? All right. I don't know what's happened to Cindy.
Let me just add on to Kwach, because I get into a lot of Zoom meetings. Oh, you can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
you can hear me? Am I on?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Great.
Cindy.
So I wanted to
can
chime
hear you.
into what Kwach was saying about the Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Because though I'm on maternity leave, I've been part of a couple of Zoom meetings. Please wear trousers.
What do you mean?
At any given point, you will stand up, you forget to mute your video. Guys will notice that you have boxers. Guys will notice that you have nothing. So please just wear trousers, and for ladies, if you decide to sit with your legs crossed, just to know that the laptop can pan down and things can be seen. This is true story, by the way. I'm not even saying it just for TV. Zoom meetings have been the cause of a lot of HR issues, virtual HR issues.
So Cindy, are we going to receive?
The issue of cyber hacking.
Are we going to receive?
the more online sites we get, and now our kids are getting into Zoom meetings. Our kids are bored at home, so they're gaming a lot. They're getting into all these gaming websites. A lot of our data is, it's vulnerable, and there are hackers out there who are bored as well and can get into our personal stuff, get into cybercrime and so on and so forth. My worry is when it gets into exposing our kids to pornography. Because I don't know about you guys, but my kids share my devices, my phone, my laptop, and at any given time, if it's hacked and they log into something or they realize that a child is on Roblox a lot or Minecraft or whatever site they are on, then it can also be, our children can also be in danger in terms of being exposed to this kind of stuff. But it's been very interesting during this COVID season, especially Zoom meetings.
And you know what I found?
No, the thing about the Zoom meetings though, like there is no respect of privacy, because they call it like, we're on in 15 minutes, meeting say, Denga, I'm talking to you, Maggie.
I know that they are sure,
like,
they are sure you are home.
If you're not home, they're like, should we report you? What are you doing? You should be home. They're like, so Zoom meeting in 2 minutes. In fact, sometimes they call you, they're like, manze Zoom meeting imeanza. I'm like, gani tena, ati tumeanza tu sahi. But you didn't tell me. You know, before people had to align their schedules, Wednesday, is everyone available? It's a mess. But Coach, what did you want to say?
I wanted to say that one of the safety measures that people can do on Zoom is only put that feature where before someone joins, they have to wait in the waiting room. So that before they join the chat, you have to admit them in. That way you can admit everyone that you know should be in the meeting. So that strangers don't just bump into your meeting.
Pop in their boxers.
But on the other side though, I was wondering, people are doing these Zoom meetings with the shorts and stuff, and then they go ahead and post those pictures online. Who are you hiding from? If you're going to still tell us that you're wearing shorts.
That's true.
I was seeing the picture of
your bosses will see them.
Yeah,
I'm so happy we're not panning to even what's here in studio. People don't need to see what is below. I'll show you, Cindy, right after we end the show. But make sure that you understand the apps that you're downloading, the ones that you're using. You're uploading a lot of sensitive and private information that sometimes could land in the wrong hands, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure that as you say, agree, next, you know the app. All right, we got to go. Catch you at 10 p.m. My name is Amina Abdurrabah. Thank you so much, Cindy. And Kwach, or whoever you are, Mr. Breaking Bald. Catch you at 10 o'clock. You're watching NTV Time now for the news. Good evening.